All right, welcome back, and this is still TV3 New Day. For this morning, we're asking that between the ride-hailing taxis and the regular taxis, which one do you think is, more profitable if you decide to invest in that kind of business? And we want to hear from you, so please call us. The numbers will be on your screens shortly. You can share with us which one you think is more profitable, and if you are also a rider, which one do you think is more affordable, and would you prefer?
Yeah, certainly.
That's simple. Yeah.
And we know that the hailing services that we have in the country are Yango, we have Bolt, we have Uber, and all of them are operating. Of course, we have Shaxi and then Black Ride.
We used to have Yellow Cab. I don't know where they went.
And then there are smaller ones like
Fremi
Black Ride,
or something. There used to be some other one.
Young
Shaxi, right?
Yeah.
There used to be one, is it Fremi or Yanko or something?
Yeah.
There was a Ghanaian one as well that also didn't really last.
And then there seems to be some convoluted app that has been also put together. I'm not too sure whether it's working too well for taxis as well, so that when you call them through that app or you make that request, you can have a taxi that comes to you.
I see. But anyway, I think it's a matter of affordability and safety for a lot of people. And it's the reason many people would choose the hailing taxis over the traditional usual ones that we have. And of course, you don't have any Tisomame, it's 10 cities, Memo, 8 cities and stuff like that. I mean, with the hailing taxis, once you get to your destination and the trip is ended, the amount you have to pay is the amount that you have to pay. There's no negotiation whatsoever. I mean, but if you compare that to our traditional taxis, they would even stop you, sometimes look at how you're looking and stuff, and charge you the amounts that they want to charge you, and not necessarily how much it would take for you to get to your destination. I'm sure that's the reason many people are choosing the modern types of journeying to wherever their destinations are. But of course, extensively, we'll talk about it when you get to the destination this morning. We'll be speaking to a number of taxi drivers to see how they are faring in this day and age of technology, where, of course, we can just request for rides on our mobile phones in the comfort of our homes or offices and wherever it is that we are. But we just want to ask you this morning, which do you prefer? Call us and let us know. And if you're venturing into, let's say, a driving business in Ghana, you want to be carrying people to and fro destinations, which one would you opt for? Would you do the local taxi business, or you would join these Yangos, Ubers, there's another one, Bolt,
yes, and a couple of them.
Exactly.
Even before these ride-hailing taxis came, I remember that sometimes when you stop a taxi and you sit inside without telling them where you're going, first of all, and negotiating, you are in trouble, because by the time you get there, they're charging you triple the original price.
So
but
you have to negotiate before.
Aaron is on the line. Hello, Aaron. Good morning. Aaron, good morning. Can you hear us? Aaron, can you hear us? I'm sorry we lost you, Aaron, but you can also call us and let us know what you think about this particular situation. But like I said, sometimes you sit in the taxi, it takes you there, and this is like a 5 city. And short trips used to be like 5 cities.
It used to be 5 cities, but I think
and all of a sudden now,
10,
sometimes
15.
They even say 15 cities, right?
10, 15 now.
Okay, we have Aziz on the line. Good morning, Aziz. Okay, Aziz is also gone as well. Let us know what you think and which one you would prefer. For me, like I said, if these ride-hailing taxis can keep their cars cleaner, because to be very honest, of course, we have very rickety taxis, original taxis, but there are some taxi drivers who don't play with their vehicles as well. They take care of it and clean it.
You know how they say, look, we're trying to shine.
Exactly.
We're trying to shine.
Good morning. Justice, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. So tell us, which one do you prefer?
I would always go for the e-hailing taxis.
Okay.
Because I think convenience is very important. And most of the time, you have to wait at the comfort of your home for this cab with you there. So for my convenience, I would always prefer the e-hailing option. Also, one of taxi drivers is that people hate the stress of bargaining, because you get to a destination, I'll take 20, I want to pay 15, and all of that. Sometimes it's very, very stressful. Sometimes these e-hailing vehicles, they are able to predict the traffic situation and add to your price. But unlike them, taxi drivers would tell you, sometimes they will even tell you, Madina, the traffic will main call. So you have to get down after, negotiating everything and take another ride because they are not comfortable with the traffic situation of your destination. Sometimes it becomes very stressful. So for me, and also when it's a group trip where like you are more than one, people talk about the expensiveness of the e-hailing vehicle.
Yeah.
I think it helps when you are in a group or you are moving together with friends. You know that even if you divide the price that you are paying, if you are taking a trust key, it would have been the same amount.
So you might as well.
Yes.
So for you, affordability is also important, aside comfortability and reliability, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Comfortability, reliability.
Okay.
But it's even affordable than normal taxis in very short trips. Yes, in very short trips.
I see. Well, thank you so much for calling us, Japheth, and for him, he's touched on a number of very key things as well. The fact that they can also predict the traffic ahead and come up with, diversions so you don't get stuck in traffic. For me, that's one of the...
For the newer ones?
Well, for even the older ones as well.
No, I mean for the hailing cabs.
Yeah, for the hailing cabs,
No, but most of the time, too, when they look at the traffic situation, they'll tell you that they will not go.
Yeah, but then some of the apps, even when they've picked you up already, they can predict when there's traffic ahead and divert.
That's what he
route.
means.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Because we've had instances where you're going to a particular destination. They've seen it on the map or they've seen it on the request, but they'll call you and still ask you, where are you going?
That's
and then when you I also don't understand because...
So what they say is that when they pick up your request, they don't see exactly where you're going till they've gotten to your destination to pick you up. That is when, the app shows them where you are going. That's why a lot of them call and ask. I asked some of the drivers.
they don't see it.
They don't.
Until they get to you.
Yeah. Angela, good morning.
Oh, wow.
Abdallah, sorry. Yeah. Good morning.
Good
How
morning.
are you?
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Talk to us. Which one do you prefer?
Yeah, I prefer e-hailing.
E-hailing. Why that?
It's more convenient and decent to ride on. When you look at the taxis, some of them it's even difficult to get to where you are going to. But with the e-hailing, most of the times the map directs them, especially if you have no idea to the destination you are going. Maybe you know the name, but you actually don't know the route to the place.
Yeah.
The e-hailing will easily take you there, and it becomes more convenient. And it takes you to wherever exactly you are going.
Yeah.
Then the system will charge you as to how much you are going to pay. So there is nothing like exploitation in this particular service. But when you look at the taxi service, sometimes they look at your appearance, they look at your personality, and they charge you exorbitant fee. And sometimes it will end up in some kind of a hot argument between yourself and the service provider. But with the e-hailing, it's easier.
Yeah.
You know how much you are going to pay before you even pick up the ride.
But if you have
that becomes more.
Okay, sorry to cut you, but if you have to invest in either the e-hailing or the regular taxis, because not too long ago there is an association, and they have threatened to go on strike because they were not getting as much from the ride hailing. So about 20% is what they get for each ride or so, and they were complaining about it, that it was really too small for them. So they threatened to go on strike. I'm not sure what has come out of that at the moment and how much e-hailing taxis are getting, from the apps that they work with. But if you had to invest, which one would you choose? Looking at all the factors at stake.
No, when you look at that aspect.
Are you there?
Yeah, when you look at that aspect as to how much you get from it, I think it's rather the service providers, the platform on which either the Yengo, the Uber, or the, even in the up north, we also have a particular service provider called Yes Drive.
Let's Drive.
Yes Drive.
Yes Drive. I see.
This is the first
for
northern zone.
Okay.
Yes, and they are doing very well. But at the end of the day, it is rather the owner of the car who pays a particular percentage to the platform he or she is using.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So when you look at it that way, you realize that a greater percentage goes to the owner of the vehicle. and then a particular percentage goes to the platform owners.
So it's not charged per trip, like the way the Ubers and the Yangos are charged. The owner is the one that has to pay a certain amount to the app operators?
Exactly. And it's periodic. I think it's from the beginning of the month to the end, but every ride you take. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Carry on, please.
Every ride you take as the driver, a particular percentage of the amount charged is paid to the service providers.
Okay.
Most of them, they don't have their own cars.
Yes.
It's rather the individual third parties who actually register with them with their own cars, and they ride using their platform. And so at the end of every ride, a particular percentage of the amount charged is paid to the service providers, the platform on which you are